First I had my camera perfect, and then I had to start over. So now it looked like my camera is not where I want it to be. So I'm sorry, I have to touch it. I had the angle first perfect, and so you can see my pumpkins. I think this may be the most crazy video I may ever have made in the history of my channel. Oh, I'm sorry, I have to play with my camera to get it perfect. Yeah, to load this, let me see, to load this, because I want to show you me working. And now I think I have to put the camera a little bit up, I think this way. Sometimes when you just have everything you think perfectly, then something goes wrong. This is my situation right now. Let's see, okay, I really want to have the camera down. Okay, so I think that I have to put this a bit up. Then I have to put this a little bit down, I think. Then you don't see my face. I always had a lot of respect of camera people when they're recording something, because it's always more work than you expect it is. Yeah, I had my camera is so perfect that you could see my pumpkins. Let's see, did I move something near here? Near here. Really want to show you my pumpkin work. Really want to show you. Okay. If I do this that way, then you don't see me. Sometimes when you don't go live, you see problems, then you can fix it. Okay, I think this is okay. Now I have to bring the camera down, more down, and yes. I have to stand a little bit more here. If you think it's easy to have an YouTube channel where you do want things a bit to be okay, it's hard work. Why? I wanted to show off my pumpkins that I grow. I have grown these pumpkins from my pot, and I want to tell everyone that till my lawsuit is coming with the Dutch government surrounding my kidnapping in 1984, I'm planning to make more relaxing videos. I mean, if you want to hear anything about my life, you can read my book Thriller Betrayal and Thriller the Dark Side of the Lands. If you want me to talk about more about it, then I have already uploaded videos that you can go and watch there. For where I went to boarding school, where I came from when I came to the Netherlands. I made a recording of that, so you can find that on my YouTube channel. In the meantime, me going into this process of being in court with the Dutch government, I want to live. And how do I live? I like cooking. I like to experience a lot of flavors. I'm crazy about pumpkins, so I want my channel now to really my life, Mocienne, my life. So I'm not saying that my past is not my life, but my life is this moment. Drinking some water. I was with a friend, my neighbor. She's a very good cook, and she did something with pumpkins that I really, really liked. And I would tell you even that I have never eaten an pumpkin before without peel. So for the first time in my life, yes, I'm a woman, I'm 46 years old. For the first time in my life, I have eaten pumpkin without peeling. I was always used to eat pumpkin with when it peels. But this time I ate a pumpkin without peeling, and I really like it, and it was made very simply done. And one of the pumpkins that I give my neighbor was one that I grow myself. I've grown this pumpkin myself. I have different kind of pumpkins that I grow myself, and she used it in her dinner. And I'm going to show you how she did it. And I haven't opened my pumpkin yet, so I have no idea how it look inside. But what I want you to know is me, Mocienne Petit Jackson, secret daughter of Michael Jackson. I love to cook. I don't have any experience, desire, or experience to work in a kitchen. I have experience to work in a kitchen through my education because I study home improvement, and I study how to cook healthcare caregiver, so I know how to cook in different kind of diets. People are not allowed to have sugar, no fats, um, no calories. So I know how to cook that you learn that throughout your healthcare professional. You learn a lot of things, because if I have to take care of clients and the clients have a special diet, I have to learn how to cook for the clients, because I'm a professional healthcare giver for 30 years. So in my experience of working in a healthcare for 30 years, I learned how to cook in a lot of different way while it tastes good. So yes, I do have a lot of experience in the kitchen, but still, life is full of surprises, so you can still learn more things. And one thing that I have learned this week from my neighbor, that eating pumpkin without peeling is really amazing when you put it in the oven. So I have here an oven here, and also keep it very simple, allow the taste to be. Most cooking programs, they have already the, how do you say it, the pumpkin already in the oven, then they take one out. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to show you the process of how you have to cut it, how you have to spice it, and later on and how to put it in the oven. So I cannot show you a finished product of my cooking, what I'm going to do. I was going to do it, and I was thinking, you know what, let's go live. I needed to upload an cooking video anyway, because in this coming months I will be my channel part from Mocienne Live is not the life of Mocienne, sorry, I have to say it correctly. I want to do a lot of cooking just to relax myself, and do something else with my channel. I will be uploading a lot of dancing videos and cooking videos, and I still have some videos that I post that I do talk about my dad, and I will be posting them when I don't have any time. But I really want to go live one time with my cooking. So I grow this pumpkin myself, and I wanted to tell everyone that it's so easy to grow pumpkin in pot. Just one seed, and the only thing that you need to do is make sure that you don't even need a big pot. Let me show you. You can use a pot like this. Let me, I have to be careful here because my computer is here. Let me show you. Yeah, this is nice. This is my pepper, my Madame Cholette pepper, and this plant, I already have these plants for, I think, 5 or 6 years. I have this plant. It looks very old, maybe not so pretty. But for me, it's very pretty because it's very special to keep a pepper plant alive. So I need to also later on cut this. I need to cut this. But this is fresh pepper. It's the whole year comes here fresh pepper, and I really love this. But what I want to show you the pot. So if you want to grow pumpkin in pot, you need at least this big of pot, and you only need to put 2 seeds in it, 2 or 3 seeds, because not every seed gonna be a successful plant. So when you have more, you take just one plant out. But only this pot you need to grow. And put it back, my baby. My beautiful pepper. Put it in a light. So you only need one pot like that to grow a pumpkin like this. Really, really. And the only thing that you need to do is to make sure the nutrition in the ground is extremely well. And extremely well, you get to learn that with experience. So you have to use fertilizers in it. So before you start the process of making a pumpkin grow, you grow the pumpkins in a small how to say it, in a small pot. When it's like big like that, you put it in this pot, and you have to make sure before you do that you fertilize the ground very well, and make sure you give it enough water, so it's a wonderful place when you put your small plants from another pot in that it has a good start. So planting a pumpkin in pot, you can really do that. I always do that on my balcony. Really, I do. So I love to grow pumpkin. I love that the yellow flowers that in it, and I believe the reason that I love growing vegetables is that's a part of my life. That's the way I was raised, and I think even if you have a balcony, please grow some vegetables in pot, because you can really have a lot of success in pot. So you don't need a big garden to create such amazing things like this. So I wasn't prepared to do this, so this is really spontaneous that I decided to go live and show you my cooking skills. I'm obsessed with pumpkins, really. So okay, I'm gonna open this big pumpkin. No, not yet. I need to tell you about something like this. Something I learned. This is a small pumpkin, and it's different. I was surprised that it tastes different, because when the pumpkin is not totally grow, I think this one is grow because it's different kind of thing. But this pumpkin is not really grow. Then it tastes like a courgette. So then you see that this kind of vegetables, they are really family of each other, even the other is round. So the development of the pumpkins really surprised me. So I'm learning a lot of it. And this pumpkin I grow from a seed that I bought. I bought one pumpkin, and I bought it in the shop. And mostly people said it doesn't work, but I do believe it works. You just have to make the condition of the seeds very well, then you get success. So even you buy seeds from you take seeds from vegetables that you buy in the shop, you can get success with it. You just have to make the condition right. I have to tell you that when I moved from California, America, living with my aunt Kelly in Haiti, and we live around the mountains. They grow a lot of vegetables. I was 7 years old, and there was a moment for me that I started to really very interested in everything that grow. The best watermelon that I ever eat was in Haiti, and the best melon pumpkin that I eat was in Haiti. Egg white plants was in Haiti. So Haiti have very fertilized ground. The Caribbean, the vegetables just is amazing. But I also know that's the same story with China. Really good ground, and in French, like so. And here we are okay. We are really okay. So now I'm going to cut my really big pumpkin. I think you may think, how is it possible that I can talk so long about an vegetable? But before I'm going to cut it, there's something very important that I need to do first. I need to wash my pumpkin because I want to eat it with peel. I didn't plan this to do this, so I wasn't, so I didn't prepare. So you already hear watermelon. But I really want to inspire people to grow their own vegetables in pot. So even if you have a balcony, just go and grow it because it's really nice. Really nice to do it. Before I took my pumpkin out, I think I have already washed it. I don't remember, but just to make sure because I want to eat it. I supposed to have the kitchen things like that, but I like to cook in my t-shirts. Especially I like to cook in my white t-shirts. Okay, so this one is clean. I'm gonna do the rest so I can cut directly. So it's really nice to go and make different videos on my channel, on my cooking video. My friends really asked me, go and show more of your cooking still so we can watch the videos and we can copy it. So that really nice. Oh, you see this pumpkin? I didn't, normally I have this pumpkin in my collection, this one. I grow this every year. Every year I grow this kind of pumpkin, but this year the snails just eat them all up. I was so upset. And I keep buying more plants to do it and the snail keep eating them. Next year, I'm going to sleep next to my pot to make sure that doesn't happen again. But this one is organic. If I buy pumpkins, they are only organic because that's what I want. I really want to have organic. In my view, everything is organic. It's a part of the world. Organic is more an advertising thing, I think. But organic advertising means they didn't put any poison in it. So okay, so this is why I am buying this. So this is organic, and I did not grow this one. Normally I grow this one every year. You know, everyone knows that I have it. This year I don't. This one was bought by my dear friend Maya. She bought this for me, and I'm gonna make sure the recipe I'm going to make that she's gonna eat it. But I'm gonna use also this pumpkin in my recipe. I have to clean this one. Yeah. You know the American pumpkin that they use for Halloween. You can also eat that. I have also eat that one, and it's a very nice pumpkin to make pumpkin pie with it. Okay, let me see if I can show you right to move. I have to move. My kitchen is not so good, so big. It's really huge. So I have a huge plank. Let me show you. See, huge. I have all different kinds of knives. Let's see. And I think I'm gonna need this one. This is what they call a Chinese knife. It's really amazing knife to cut everything with it. It's a pumpkin. Going to cut it. I have to be focused on that I have a big knife in my hands. Always be safe. So there's one. Ta-da! Because my pumpkin haven't been waiting for months. It's still very fresh and young inside. The most commercial pumpkins, they are not that fresh. They've been picked earlier. That's why they look different. I'm gonna use half of this pumpkin to cook with. So this one I put it there. This is the one I'm going to use. Going to take out even on this small knife. One of my American neighbors, she gave me a knife when I was picking drave at her garden. and she gave me this knife, a really amazing knife. So I almost don't use any small knife anymore than only this one that she gave me, because it's a really good one. It's a really good one. She had many of them, so she said I could keep this, so I'm really happy with this one. So I put it out. I always use in the kitchen something that I can throw away the garbage in it. So I put it here. I'm going to cut it again. The seeds are very young because I don't wait long enough to let the seeds get bigger. So this is one of the seeds. So if I would like to try again next year, I have to separate the seeds. I like that. I like to try it next year. So if I see good seeds, I'll keep it for try it next year. I don't know if this seed's gonna be successful. That's so wonderful because every pumpkin is unique. So let me show you inside. It's really beautifully. Because I want to make more pumpkins. I think, do I need to take another plate if I want to make a lot? I think I need to take another. I think I need to take another. I need to take a bigger one. Let me see. I'm going to climb something in my kitchen. You know, I'm very small. You know, I'm missing something. I'm gonna take it. Going to use this one because I want to make a little bit more to give away for friends. To friends. I'm going to put this one back because I need the space. Okay, and now I need to go back to here. I'm going to cut this one first. And my neighbor, she did it that way. Not too big. You see my knife? So you have this kind of pieces you have in it. I don't know if this is too big enough, but I think this is okay. I find them very big. So I'm just gonna use a quarter because I need the space to bake it. So I'm just going to use a quarter. I think I'm gonna make this one a little bit smaller. Look, it's really big. So let me cut it. I took another knife. I have more control with a smaller part. Yes, you see, smaller part. Is this one good enough, big enough? I think. But I really like to try people's recipe and say, hey, this is really nice and I can do it. I don't eat a lot of meat. I do know how to cook very well with meat. But personally, I do eat a lot of vegetarian because my body just doesn't take it to eat a lot of meat. So yeah, I think I like this. So it's the first time that I'm making this without peeling and peeling it. A friend of mine, he is a part of my board of my business, Thuis of Ernestine. He always made pumpkin soup without peeling. I always peel. So maybe I have to change my way of cooking. I have to stop peeling my pumpkins. Okay, you know, this is really too much because I really need the space to put different kind of pumpkins in it. And now I'm going to try this one, small one that I find tasting like courgette. Beautiful inside. To me, it really looked like this one. It's the same, but because it's little, it tastes different. Do I want to keep the seeds? Yeah. I want to keep the seeds a little bit. Dry the seeds and then next year put it out again. I think I'm going to put a little bit last. Oh, this one. I think cooking is really, for me, it's very relaxing things to do. And when I see all this master chef in the kitchen working their butt off and not getting enough respect from the customers who come to have the dinner, this is why I never wanted to become a professional chef. I don't want to own a restaurant. I think it's such a hard work. And I cannot do it. I couldn't even do it for a month. If someone tell me to run the restaurant for a month, I would just run away. I would say to my friend, you know, I love you, I care about you, but you know what? This is something I'm not going to do. So I don't mind cooking. You know, I don't mind cleaning a restaurant, no problem. I can do that, but I don't want to be a chef in a restaurant. It's really too hard work. I do know some chefs, and they don't want the children to become chef because it's such a hard work, and I totally understand it. People who have stars in a restaurant, I couldn't do that. I would just die. You know, because I'm the secret daughter of Michael Jackson. Sometimes I make jokes. I like to make jokes. When I have my share of the stage, Michael Jackson, I will open a restaurant, call it Michael. But I have to tell you one thing. I don't even like the name Michael. You know which name I like for my father? I like the name Joseph. I really love the name Joseph. I'm going to cut this. Oh, I have to take the other knife because it's the stronger knife. And I will be safe with this knife. Really have to be focused because this is one is a little bit difficult to cut. Okay. Wow. Woo. It's exactly like the one I bought in the shop. So wow, this is really, 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 really amazing. Yes. Wow. I'm really happy about the result. Oh, and look at the seeds. They are really, really ready. I can use these seeds. These are really good seeds. You know, if you are so pumpkin obsessed as I am, you just know when you have good seeds in your hands. You just know it. So I'm gonna put this one. This is one of my favorite pumpkin in the world. And the first time I ate it was 8 years ago. And I totally fell in love with it. And this came out of seed, and you cannot buy the seeds anywhere. So even when you Google it and you try to find the seed, you don't get it. So if you want to try this pumpkin, you have to buy one in the shop, get the seeds out, and then try it out. Wow. So, and it also, I'm surprised that it even produced such a good seeds. Sometimes when you try something from the shops, it may not always create good seeds, but this one, I'm doing great. So wow, this is really a success, this one. So I'm going to keep all the seeds because then I can share them out with other people. And it's the first time I'm going to eat this pumpkin without peeling it, this one also. And it tastes really great. Wow. Yes. make sure to short. When you are working with knives, make sure you are focused on the knife, because knives are dangerous. You can really cut yourself badly if you are not focused on it. So you always be focused when you are working with knives. I love this knife. I think everyone who cooks needs to have that. Need to have this kind. Every household needs to have such a Japanese, Asian, this. Yeah, really. To be honest, this was for my son. This is Joshua's knife, but I didn't give it to him. I still in debt. My son, he has his diploma in cooking. So the things that I didn't want to do, my son went and do it. So I still owe him. I still owe my son and cooking knives, chef knives. So, but I want him to pick his own knife. So I still have to give it to him after he had his cooking diploma. How long was it ago? I think 5 years ago, because now he has his diploma in computer science, and he's continuing his study computer science. And he wanted to be a chef so he could have a good job earning his own money while he continuing study computer science. I have such a smart boy, really. But I still owe him knives. Still owe him cooking knife, chef knives. So I bought this for him, and then I start to use it, and I think, oh, it's so great, I'm gonna keep it myself. It was my son's idea that I have this knife. It's my son's idea. You know, I was scared to use this kind of knife. And he said, no, Mom, it's a really great knife. And you have to try it. And then I try it, and then I steal it. You know. Mothers. Okay, so now this one. Okay. Okay, this one is also very difficult to cut. To be focused on. Cannot do it because I think I need to put a hole in it. Why do I want to cut this pumpkin this way? Wait, I really have to be careful now because things are not going how I want. Yes. Ah, that's a little creepy. So I have to take it lower. It doesn't allow me to take it from above. This is one I bought, and why is it so difficult to cut inside this pumpkin? Because this pumpkin have been commercially dry, and when it's commercially dry, it's just more difficult to cut it. You can cut it, but it's just more difficult, as you can see. And when you do, you just really have to be careful. Really have to be careful doing it. Ooh, got it. No knife falling. Beautiful. So this is one of the famous pumpkin. This pumpkin, they don't have it a lot in China. So in China, this orange pumpkin is very special. And here, this pumpkin is being grown a lot in Europe. I don't know why, but I love it. I would not want to do without it. And of course, the seeds of these pumpkins are amazing. Some people may say, really? Did she really made the video about pumpkins? Yeah. I don't want to talk about me being Michael Jackson daughter all the time, because I really have my life. And my life is more being than just a secret daughter of Michael Jackson. But I do want to be honest and about it. You know, because my father died, was murdered. It doesn't really have any values uh, for public, for the public to know. It doesn't really have any values because my father is no longer there. It has values in my heart. He's my dad. And I will always miss him. But you know what? He's just not there anymore. His life ended. I do believe his soul is with me till the day that I die. And I love him so much. But my life goes on. And I can only honoring my dad with so much love and kindness and gentleness. Today I'm planning to extremely clean the kitchen. And then I thought, you know what, before I'm going to do it, let me try this recipe so I can eat a little bit of pumpkin from the oven today with just a little bit of rice and a big egg. So I wanted to have a different kind of lunch. So that's why I decided in the morning, you know what, I'm going to try this recipe. It's very healthy. You don't get fat. I don't believe in getting fat, not in my world anyway, because I exercise so much. And when you get older, your body changes, and I'm not trying to stay younger. I'm just trying to take really good care of my body and allowing my body to change the way that it changed, but then keep my healthiness. You want to hear a joke? I was making a dance video yesterday with my ass, shaking like this. And I was thinking, oh my God, my ass became such a big, huge. Then when I was, and when I was in my 20s, then I was in my 30s, my body's really changing. But then I just said to myself, it's great. My ass a little bit bigger. It's fine. It's still great. Great. So when you get older, your body just changes, and I think it's very important to really take good care of yourself, as healthy as possible, to really take good care of yourself. So I'm ready cutting my pumpkins, and you see this? I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of the pumpkin. I'm really going to think about it. I don't like making a quick decision about food. It's better to just give yourself time to come up with a beautiful idea, to create something amazing with your food. In Haiti, there was a lot of poorness and poor people, and that have really been hiding away from me. You know, in Haiti, you have a lot of rich American people going to the island who own beautiful houses, and Michael Jackson family Jackson, my father Michael Jackson, he owned their beautiful estate when I was living in Haiti for 2 years, and I only traveled in the dark. So no one as a child really told me about that. Haiti was the most poor. I have to clean this because there's water falling here. So when I was young, no one told me that in Haiti it was one of the most poorest country in the world. I didn't get there. I didn't get that. Growing up, I didn't get that in Haiti. So I quite found it out when I was kidnapped. that people say that I should be grateful that I was abducted, because Haiti is one of the most poor countries in the world. And I really didn't know what they were talking about, because I was living in a really big, huge estate where vegetables were being grown, sugar, corn, mangoes, avocados. It was all there. So, I was really dumped in Haiti. Haiti was like, whoa, such a new world than America. And I really have to tell you, I really like to be in Haiti. I like the way that people smile into the problems. There were problems. There were huge political problems when I was in Haiti. Still, there's huge political problems, and but the way that people deal with so much emotions and so much love, so much caring, that really hit me. And I just don't remember being poor. I only remember being abandoned by my American family. That's what I remember. And so to me, I'm happy that I have experienced so much throughout my life to appreciate it. So the difference is when I come to the Netherlands, oh yeah, people had too much. Even it was after the war, there were still people having so much things, and it was just too much. Okay, I am ready. I am ready. I am ready. So here you have all my different kind of pumpkins. I have 4 different kind of pumpkins. Number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. See? And what did my neighbor did? She put oil on it. Let's see. I have to take back my thing so that I can show you, or I cannot show you. I have to put this back so I can show you. Yeah, you see? You see? All I need to learn. Yeah, I need to also get some garlic. Yes. Yeah. But what I wanted to say is that, yeah, I need to get this back because I need to put my garbage in it. So when I came to the Netherlands, many people had so many things. When I was living in California, I did see a lot of homeless people in New York. People were really struggling, so life in America was hard. And I was so proud to be part of the Black community. Can you believe it that I'm saying Black community? One of the most horrible thing for me personal, being adopted in the Netherlands, and being active with, I'm sorry, Caucasian people was really traumatic. Seeing we have here a party called Santa Claus, where white people are being put in black paint and acting like blacks. While in Haiti, I have seen the most beautiful black people in the world, and I love them. To me, they were God, muscular, big eyes, beautiful white teeth, beautiful black hair. I was just like, I was so in love. I was so in love with the only really white person that I knew was Donald Trump. He was blonde hair, blue eyes, tall, strong, and loved black people. So every time when I hear that people say Donald Trump is a racist, really hurt me, because he loved really black people and he interacts with amazing with black people. So I don't get it. So to me, he always called himself the white giant, and he was fun to be with. But he was really the only really white person in my life. For the rest, everyone was black. So when I was kidnapped and adopted, I became a part of the white society world. That was really hard. It was really hard on me, and I don't want to be cruel, but still today I miss that. For the last 38 years, I have been really missing having black people around me, because they move differently, they talk differently, and I have really missed that, and I think missing all that really have affected my life more than that Michael Jackson is my father. So that Michael Jackson is my father is just a small part of my life. That's, for me, not so important. For the world it may be important, but for me it's not important. And but the culture of eating, that's what I like coming to New York. In New York you really have the Caribbean vibe. You have Caribbean food there, Caribbean there, and food is really home. It's really home to me. But the Dutch kitchen, I have learned to appreciate it. I don't want to eat the Dutch kitchen too much, but I have learned to appreciate it. It's a part of a culture that I grow up with. But in my heart, if you ask me, what are you? I would say I'm Caribbean girl. And Billy Ocean, when I was kidnapped, Billy Ocean made a song of the Caribbean Queen, and that was it, with all the Caribbean sound. Music is so important in my life. I would have died without that song. I would have not survived. I remember when I was kidnapped and I really needed to feel the Caribbean side and all this drama that was going on in my world. Lionel Richie made this on all night long. It was also the Caribbean. That's kind of music really saved me. So coming into the white culture was really difficult for me. Then being the secret daughter of Michael Jackson, losing all this. So anyway, I love pumpkins, and it's since I was a child, I'm really obsessed with pumpkin. Love pumpkin. I could tell you so many stories about me and pumpkin. So anyway, let me finish it, so you don't get angry with me. Yeah. I have to take something that I wanted to show you. I don't know if I still have it. Let me see. No, I cannot. I cannot get it so fast. But this is enough. I'm always using very special salt. It has more iodium in it than it's organic. It's really 100% organic sea salt. There's more iodium in it, and it's healthier than regular salt, because this salt wasn't made white. It's still close near the sea. And I have to go upstairs in my closet to get more, because in this kitchen closet I don't have any more. So anyway, I'm using this one. I think with salt you need to use what you want. So I'm using the salt that I want. Yes, that's what I'm using. It looked like a lot, but it's not a lot because the pieces are bigger. Yeah. And what my dear neighbor used is a dry garlic and black peppers. Going to put it in it. Look, all on my, yeah. Put it. Put it. Really put it on it. Really nice. And what my neighbor did is she didn't put a lot on it, so you could put extra on it if you want it yourself. But I know what I want. So, yeah. That's it. Voila. And put it. Yes. Put it. Maybe I talk too much. Maybe you're thinking, oh my God, that woman, she keep talking, doesn't finish. I'm sorry. But you know, this is my channel. But I don't want to irritate my followers. So, and if you see this video and you ask me next time, make it quicker, showing your recipe, I promise I will listen to you. So I just put some fresh garlic, I put it in it, and I have to search for something again. Let's see. And then my neighbor, she put some fresh notes on it. You see? Fresh notes. So different kind of notes she put on it. Different kind of notes. You know, I'm so unprofessional. I don't even tell you what goes in it before I show you. So she puts all kind of notes. Notes she put on it. So this is we have here walnuts, almond nut, cashew nut. You put it all on it like this. And then my neighbor, she have this feta. Feta, that's it. You know, for me is when I go to a restaurant, it's easy for me to know exactly what they have put in it, the chef. So it's very easy for me to steal recipes. I only have to eat your food and then I already know how to steal it. Yeah. So you have here this feta without oil, just feta in water. So she did it that way. She did it that way. And then she make it small. I put big parts. Look. Big part like this. Going to eat it. And then she just put the feta on it. Like this. Like this. So make sure everywhere there's some feta in it. You know, these are things for me that I always have in my house. So it's really normal for me to have feta in my house, to have nuts in my house, because I don't eat a lot of meat. I have been a vegetarian for 25 years. Am I not lying? For 15 years, something like that. And then I started eating meat when I was pregnant with my son. At 23, I started to eat meat again and then keep it regular for breastfeeding. You see this? This is how it looked like. My feather, you know, put it everywhere. And then going to finish it with oil. I don't have to put a lot of oil on it. I have to make sure that every pumpkin here in this gets something. I don't have to mix the feather inside of the pumpkin or the nuts. Don't have to. And then it's finished. I want a little bit more pepper in it. Oops. Voila. And then it's finished. I'm gonna put this in the oven for 160 degrees, and for I think I'm gonna put it on 25 minutes because I still want it a little bit to be raw, not totally baked. Because some pumpkins, they don't need, this pumpkin doesn't need a long to bake, but this small pumpkin that smells and it tastes a bit like courgette, it does. So I think I can do this on 160 degrees. That's Dutch, with electricity oven. And then for how many minutes? I think 25 minutes. 25 minutes, 30 minutes. I just have to look at it and see what the product's giving me, because every product always change. So I'm gonna do that after when I say goodbye to you. I'm gonna put it on, and I want to say thank you for watching my channel. So this coming time before my court days, I'm gonna show you more of my cooking, and I hope you will like it. And this channel is made for me. No. Yes, this is my channel, but I hope you will enjoy it, because I just want to show you the life of Mocienne, that I'm a real person, and that I am more than just a secret daughter of Michael Jackson. I'm not living in fantasy world. I have my life. I have a story, and this is why I wrote my book, Betrayal and Thriller: The Dark Side, Netherlands, to get people remove all these horrible internet stories about me, that I just want to be a Michael Jackson daughter. You know, Michael Jackson himself told me he's my dad, even he's not originally my dad. He was a part of my life, and I love him very much, and I will always love him forever. So this was Mocienne Petit Jackson. I want to say thank you for watching my cooking channel. And I may going to ask my friends if I can cook in their kitchen. They have much more beautiful kitchen than I do. My kitchen is very small, and I have friends who have really dream kitchens. Yes. Yeah. Okay. If I ever get my share of the state of my father, Mike Jackson, I swear to you, in my house I will have a great kitchen. I think I will have a kitchen like Kim Kardashian. I really like a kitchen. When I saw a kitchen, I was like, oh, so jealous. I'm so jealous. But anyway, let's go to the journey and see where we are going. Was Mocienne Petit Jackson. Thank you for watching my channel, and bye bye. Stay safe. Bye.